At Asian Motorworks, we're full service BMW, Mercedes, Porsche, Audi, Volkswagen service. We also service Jaguar, Bentley, and Rolls, Aston Martin as well. Asian Motorworks is factory BMW service. We keep all warranties in force. We will be happy to stamp your book and make sure that you get the service that BMW and Mercedes requires to keep your vehicle in top running condition. We also service Porsche, Audi, Volkswagen, and all German lines with the same satisfaction. Not only does Asian Motorworks service German cars, but we also do a fine job on British cars and other high-end automobiles. We also service high-end Japanese automobiles such as Lexus, Acura, and Infiniti. Also, we've been known to work on Japanese muscle cars, M-Series BMW race cars, and other high-end automobiles. So when you're looking for expert service, expert repair, and great customer satisfaction, Asian Motorworks. Asian Motorworks does purchase inspections. When you're purchasing something as expensive as an automobile, this will give you extreme peace of mind. For $94.50, we can tell you about your vehicle, make recommendations for the future, and prepare for your safety and well-being. We have a vehicle in the back that we'd like to give some examples from. Customer Dave bought a new car, and let's see what we did to get him on the road. So this is a 1992 BMW 525i. Customer bought it at auction and was really concerned about using it for a family vehicle. He wanted to drive the car and make sure that it was safe. Seems to be not an issue. Vehicle had several problems that were average wear items. We inspected the vehicle, found that it needed refrigerant for the air conditioning to be cold. The brake lights weren't working very well, so we put a stoplight switch in it. We did regular maintenance with an oil filter. It got synthetic BMW specific 5W30 and a BMW specific oil filter with the fleece lining. The ignition lock housing got redone in this vehicle because the previous owner cut the ignition lock out, so we've restored the ignition with factory key set, factory tumblers, and the original key for the VIN number, so the customer will not have any problem servicing the vehicle at any BMW dealership or any BMW factory authorized person such as myself, because the VIN number matches everything like it's factory. We return vehicles to factory spec always. This vehicle had a coolant flush, a brake system flush, which is very important in Las Vegas. Our fluids wear very early in Las Vegas with the heat. Had a power steering flush. This is also something we find needs more often than not in Las Vegas. This vehicle had control arm bushing problems. That often happens in Las Vegas due to wear, heat, and just the everyday driving we have here. So the vehicle got an alignment and new control arm bushings that would affect the steering, the ride, and the controllability of the vehicle. So now the vehicle is much safer. It will get an alignment. It'll get a full wheel alignment on our laser machine, and everything about the car will be returned to specification. So the vehicle should be as it was when it was delivered new. The vehicle also got brake pads. We also recommend rotors anytime you do brake pads. BMW, Mercedes, Porsche, Audi, Volkswagen, they all use a very high performance soft compound, and the rotors wear as do the pads, and it's a combination, and we always recommend changing them in pairs because you get factory braking when you do that. Also wanted to point out that we care about customers' cars. We use pads on fenders and try and take care of everything, so when customers pick up their car, it's probably cleaner than when they dropped it off. Let's raise this car and I'll show you a couple things underneath. Alright, so here, it's dark under here, but if you can tell, we replaced this control arm complete. This is a brand new control arm. It's got a new bushing here at the wheel, and it's got a new bushing here at the frame. This has a lot to do with stability and drivability of the car, and now this vehicle is much safer. The vehicle had new brakes put on it. As you can see, we did an inspection for the integrity of the vehicle. There's not any leaks underneath here. The vehicle is not terribly dirty for its age. It's not damaged, it's scratched. So we recommended that this was a good purchase for the customer. So this is a new vehicle to the customer.